Hello everyone, today I will share biology notes of class 9, chapter number 1, Introduction to Biology. So question number 1 is define the following terms, and the terms are anatomy, histology, immunology, pharmacology, entomology, biometry, biogeography, surgery, animal husbandry, and bioelements. Anatomy is the study of internal parts of body of living organisms by cutting them open. Histology is the study of structure of tissue of plant and animal. Immunology is the study of immune system and is a very important branch of the medical and biological sciences. The immune system protects us from infection through various lines of defense. Pharmacology is the study about action of drugs. Entomology is a branch of biology dealing with the study of insects. It includes morphology, physiology, behavior, genetics, biomechanics, taxonomy, ecology, etc. of insects. Biometry is the branch of mathematics which collects data of living organisms. It plays very important role in research. Biogeography deals with the distribution of different living organisms in different geographical regions of the world. Many living organisms are restricted to particular geographical regions due to environmental conditions. Surgery is the branch of medicine that employs operations in the treatment of disease or injury. Surgery can involve cutting, abrading, suturing, or otherwise physically changing body, tissues, and organs. Animal husbandry. This profession is part of agriculture science. It deals with the care and breeding of animals which are beneficial for man. Bioelements. Any chemical element that is found in the molecules and compounds that make up a living organism. In the human body, the most common bioelement are oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, and phosphorus. Other bioelements include sodium, potassium, magnesium, and copper. Question number 2 is distinguish between the following in tabulated form: Colonial Organization and Multicellular Organization, and second is Agriculture and Horticulture. Colonial Organization. The individual organism that form a colony can, if separated, survive on their own. If all members of an aggregation can perform all the basic functions of life for themselves, so none of them depends on other to do things they cannot, then the aggregation is a colony. Multicellular organization. Cells from a multicellular organism, if separated, cannot survive on their own. If some members of the aggregation carry out functions that others cannot, so their respective contributory functions are each necessary to the survival of the whole, then it is a multicellular organism. Second, agriculture and horticulture. Agriculture is a branch or subcategory of agriculture. Horticulture, a broad term that covers forestry, agronomy, animal husbandry, aquaculture, and horticulture. Second point focuses on cultivating, marketing, improving, and technology of plants for food and other human necessities. Horticulture covers cultivating plants and raising animals for food and other human necessities. Agriculture sometimes called gardening. Horticulture sometimes called farming. Then write short question answers. Number 1. Why subject biology is named as multidimensional subject? Biology is a multidimensional subject and linked with other sciences. For example, the movement of animals follows the laws of motion of physics. Biology is considered as interdisciplinary science which is related with other sciences. Number 2. How farming profession helps mankind? Farming is the science of developing and maintaining farm. With the advancement of farming techniques, man improves the quality and yield of existing varieties and produces certain new varieties of crops. This helps to overcome the problem of food shortage, incidence of famine, declines, and economic conditions of mankind are improving. Number 3. Why species called smallest taxonomic level? Species is called as smallest taxonomic level because it is the smallest and basic unit of classification. Taxonomic studies consider a group of individual organisms with fundamental similarities as a species. Thus, all the individual members belonging to a particular species show all similar characters and can breed among themselves to produce a similar type of organism. Next is how population is different from community. So population is all the members of a species living in specific habitat are called population, and the members of different species living in specific habitat are called as community. A group of parrots living on tree is called parrot population, and a group of different kinds of birds living on tree is called as bird community. How new varieties of plant are produced? The new plant varieties are produced by selection and hybridization. Selection is a non-random process which leads to individuals of different genotypes being represented unequally in their progeny. In later generations of a population of self-propagating units, selection can be natural or artificial. Hybridization is the crossing of two varieties, species or genera having desired genes by bringing together the useful characters of these into one progeny. Both these processes produce new plant varieties. Then the question is to draw a label diagram of frog's digestive system. So here is only shown the digestive system of frog and it is labeled as well, starting from esophagus, liver, gallbladder, bile duct, ileum, urinary bladder, buccal cavity, pharynx, stomach, pancreas, pancreatic duct, pyloric constriction, rectum and cloaca. Now this is a diagram of dissected frog, and its labeling are tongue, eye, brain, lungs, liver, gallbladder, small intestine, large intestine, ear, heart, pancreas, stomach, bladder and cloaca.